Rancher Jesse Walker pushed through the swinging doors of the Grand Prairie Hotel, his boots caked in trail dust, his hat tilted low from 3 weeks of hard riding. He had driven cattle across open plains, crossed rivers swollen with rain, and slept more nights under stars than under a roof. Tonight, though, Jesse wasn't chasing cattle or fighting rustlers. Tonight, he just wanted a meal, not jerky, not beans, burned over a campfire. A real meal, something hot, cooked right, and served on a plate instead of a tin pan. The lobby was polished marble and velvet curtains, the kind of place cowboys like Jesse rarely stepped into. His spurs clicked on the shiny floor, and heads turned. Ladies in silk gowns leaned close to whisper. Men in polished boots and gold watches lifted their brows. Jesse ignored them. He pushed into the dining hall and found a table in the corner, lowering himself into the chair with a creak of worn leather. A waiter rushed over, young and nervous, his apron spotless, his voice soft but edged with hesitation. "Sir, this is the Grand Prairie Hotel's dining room. I think you might be looking for the saloon across the street." Jesse tilted his hat back, revealing eyes hardened by years of sun and wind. His voice was calm but carried weight. "No, son. I've been eating trail food for weeks. Tonight, I'm gonna have me a steak, and I'll be eating it right here." The waiter froze, uncertain, but finally handed Jesse a menu. Jesse stared at it, frowning. "Filet? Mignon? Jock? Oh, Achvan, what the hell kind of food is this?" The boy cleared his throat. "The filet mignon is beef, sir. One of our finest cuts." Jesse smirked. "Beef's beef. Don't matter what you call it, long as it bleeds a little when I cut into it." The steak came out on fine china, steam rising. Jesse picked up the knife, carved through it with a steady hand, and ate like a man who'd been starving for days. The waiter, curious now, stayed close. "You don't use a fork the way most guests do," the boy said cautiously. Jesse raised an eyebrow. "Son, I've skinned a bull in the dark while coyotes were circling. I think I can handle your table manners." That drew a chuckle from nearby tables, but the boy didn't laugh. Instead, he leaned closer. "If you don't mind me asking, what's it like out there on the ranch? Out where the land's still wild?" Jesse chewed slowly, then set his fork down. His eyes softened. "It's freedom, and it's fightin'. Mornings start before dawn, riding out to check cattle. Days are long, hot, and dusty. Nights are colder than you'd think. You fix fences, chase strays, and sometimes you fight rustlers who'd take everything you own. It ain't easy, but the sky's bigger out there. The world feels honest." The boy sighed. "I've never left this town. My whole life's been here, cleaning tables, carrying trays, watching other people live. Sometimes I wish I could see just once what you've seen." Jesse studied him for a long moment. "What's your name?" "Son, Henry." "Well, Henry, I'll tell you this. Don't envy me too much. That wide-open land'll break a man as quick as it makes him. But I'll also say this, whether you're ranchin', servin', or workin' a mine, it don't matter. A man's worth ain't in where he works, it's in how he works. Honest, steady, proud." Henry thought about that, his young face serious. "Most men don't talk like that. Most men just tell me I should work harder." Jesse grinned faintly. "Most men ain't spent nights alone, under the stars wondering if they'd see the sunrise. That'll teach you more than any book." Later that evening, when the other guests had gone, Henry brought Jesse coffee on the house. "For the road," he said. Jesse nodded. "You're a good man, Henry. Keep your eyes open. Maybe one day you'll leave this town, and when you do, remember, the world daren't care about the shine on your boots or the cut of your coat. It cares about the truth in your hands." Henry smiled for the first time that night, a real smile. And as Jesse walked out into the cool night air, Henry realized he'd just been given something no customer had ever left behind. Not money, not a tip, but a lesson he'd carry for the rest of his life. Because sometimes, wisdom don't come from books or professors. Sometimes, it walks in on dusty boots, asks for a steak, and leaves you with a story you'll never forget.